This weekend I'll be sharing at the Thrive conference, sharing my testimony and doing 2 breakout sessions. And the subject for my breakout session is what to do when life doesn't go the way you planned. And I really want to share the essence of this with you too, because it ties in so well to the scripture that I also included in this email. You know, I think we all face those times when we're just ready to give up. Everything is hard, we're tired of fighting, tired of forcing ourselves through the difficulty. And it's easy to think that either we were wrong to embark on whatever it is that we're doing, or we weren't cut out for this, that we must have heard God incorrectly, that this must not be the plan that He had for our lives. I think that there are so many emotions that get caught up in all of that. I know that that certainly has happened to me. But the thing that I also know is that we can't give up. Really, the only way that the enemy is going to win is if we take ourselves out. That's the only way. God's plan is always redemption. And this weekend I'm going to be talking about people that we read throughout the pages of the Word, like Esther, Joshua, Joseph. You know, it's easy to read through those stories and think that they were just amazing men and women of God who had, just incredible faith and determination. But I think that they were real people. They were normal people just like you and I, and they undoubtedly faced all the same struggles that we face. The same questions that go through our minds, the same desire sometimes to just give up. And it's in those moments where they did become these heroes of faith because they didn't. And so if they became heroes of faith because they simply didn't give up and they kept pursuing what the Lord had asked them to do, then really the same can be said for you and I. So when we're in those moments of difficulty, we need to lean back into who God is. He is a loving Father, and He is constantly at work in our lives. There is nothing we can do that would make Him love us less, and there's nothing we can do to make Him love us more. He simply loves us. I know that I feel like for me, I've learned so much about the love God has for me through my love for my kids. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them, and I'm always thinking about them, acting on their behalf, and it's the same and even more in a greater way for what God is doing for each one of us. So if you're in this season where you feel like life is difficult, if you feel like everything is an uphill climb, it's a battle day after day, and you feel like you're waging the war on your own, that's the enemy. He wants you to think that you're doing this all by yourself, because he knows that when you're isolated, that's when you're most vulnerable, and that's when you are the most likely to give up. But you are not doing this on your own. God is with you. And so my prayer is that you will feel Him surrounding you. You will know that you're not alone, and that as you lean into Him, you will see the way that His love is making a way for you. I'd also encourage you to read through the pages of the Word, read through stories like Joshua, Joseph, Esther, Ruth. Read through them and see those people as regular human beings, just like you and I. People that would have had the same doubts and questions, the same difficulties, and the same desire sometimes to give up, but they didn't. So you're not giving up either. We're going to get through this together, and God is going to show you the way. Have a great day.